Welcome to the 124th Scottish Bakers Conference.
You can have the best premises, the best products, but if you don't have the right people to make decisions to maximise these, then unfortunately you can end up not maximising the overall return in your investment. So you might win the Premiership with your company, but you'll have second division players, and it's up to you to get them up to that Premiership.
Scottish Bakers, as a trade association, certainly has its members' interests at heart, and Bako Northern and Scotland are delighted to be their conference and awards partner, and I am confident that you will have an enjoyable and informative day. Thank you.
But our strategy is very simple. We want to be a must join, a must consult, and really be recognised as the voice of the bakery sector in Scotland. And as I say, raising profile, influencing policy, enhancing professionalism, and developing people.
You know, I'm still amazed every time I come up here. The relationship people in Scotland have with their bakeries, I am envious of in England, because it's ingrained in your culture, and I think that's an amazing thing.
Boris Johnson had decided, he sort of looked down the list of who was speaking and had seen Little Venice Cake, or who was attending, and seen that Little Venice Cake Company was there, and he stood up and he said, you know, gave a wonderful speech. He's a fantastic orator, and said, anyone, you know, people will tell you that that if you tell people often enough they're useless, they'll believe it. And he said, I tell you something that's not useless, cake. And I thought, yes. And he stood up and he gave this whole speech around how important cake was to the industry. You would have loved it.
You've heard how we change and how we try and concentrate and we try and be the best in class. So I would just maybe think perhaps you could consider have a forum within your business to discuss new ventures. But you've got to set up that forum. It won't happen otherwise. And maybe invite a couple of new people in just to throw things off the wall.
Playing a facilitating role within all the organisations and within the client to try and make it happen, rather than just being a talk shop, is my role.
Winning the Scottish Baker of the Year title enabled us to share the success with our staff, friends, customers, most especially with self-proclaimed Baker of the Decade, Martin Lightbody. And the publicity generated by Scottish Bakers and Julie Forcade, who does the marketing, was massive. It inspired us and many of our staff to do better, to improve the training and take more pride in our business for the future. Even though we won the title, there are still many things that we need to do in our business, and we're working hard on these.
Since being crowned the World Scotch Pie Champion, my world has changed. The day after winning, I had a phone call from Mitch at 6:15 in the morning, waking me up, congratulating me. And then that was the start of the craziness of the day.
You are the businesses of this nation. And that means that you are the people who create the wealth. That means you take the risk, you devote your time, your reputation, your hard work, your talent. And what you do is you generate the money that the nation needs.
This is the Scottish Baker of the Year. There are lots of awards to be announced, and over 23,000 people have voted. It gives me huge pleasure to announce the Scottish Baker of the Year Award 2015 goes to
Dee McGee and Sons!
Absolutely elated.
The best?
The best.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's absolutely tremendous.